Hi, I'm Noah Brandenburg, and we are doing a pre-flight today on a 1971 Cessna 172. So come with me and I'll show you what we do to get started.
So to get started, we will have to put the flaps down in order to check the top of the plane when we get here. So we're gonna walk around the front and we're gonna check the propeller here for any nicks. And we always do this just to ensure that the plane is in flight ready condition. So we're gonna check the front, make sure that it's not loose. This is where so now we're gonna be coming to the engine bay, which we check the oil, and for every plane it's a little bit different. So for this plane, it takes 5 quarts of oil, at least minimum. So as you can see, we have little divots. So right now it's almost at 6. So we're gonna wipe it off, put it back in, shut this off, make sure it's locked, come around to the first right wing. We're gonna make sure that there's no dents or dings as well. That can affect the way that the air flows over it and under the wing. Now we're gonna come to the ailerons. As you can see, we have a couple bolts in here. We gotta make sure that everything's tight. And then we come around the back. These are the flaps. You can see over the wing, make sure there's no dents. And then you'll come back here to the fuselage, make sure that there's no dents, anything that can affect airflow as well. So now we're at the back of the plane. This is the tail. So first off, we check the vertical stabilizer, make sure that there's no dents in the top. Come to the horizontal, make sure that everything looks in condition here. And make sure that the rudder moves freely as well. We want to make sure that everything's intact. Come around the plane. So this is the other side of the horizontal stabilizer and the fuselage. And then we got to do the same thing.
So with the other side of the wing, make sure that everything on top's good. Everything in here looks good. Come around to the aileron. Move it, make sure it moves freely. Make sure that the bolt's tight. Come around to the edge of the wing. Make sure that there's no dents.
And then for the top, we always hop up top and check the gas. There's 2 gas taps on both of the wings combined, one on each side. Basically, we open it up, make sure that it's all the way topped off. We never check, or we never rely on any gauges on the inside because we're pilots and we don't take no risk. Okay. All right, so now we're here in the Cessna 172 inside the cockpit. So this is all my instruments right here. So the first one, we got the airspeed. This measures how fast we're going, but not in normal miles per hour. We measure it in knots, which is a little bit faster. And then we have our gyro compass, our normal compass, and then we have our heading. And then we have our altitude, which it tells us how high we are, how low we are. And then we have our turn coordinator to make sure that the plane is level while we're turning. And then we have our vertical speed, how fast we're gaining altitude. And then right here we have our throttle. And then we have our mixture and our carb heat, which are very important. And then if you come over here, we have our fuel gauges and our oil pressure temps, our oil pressure and our temperatures. Okay, so right here is the yoke. This controls all the movements in the plane. And then we got our flaps, which controls our airspeed and for our descents. And then we have our trim right here. And then down here we have our pedals, which controls how leveled we are for when we're turning. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys on the panel can truly understand just a little part of what I'm gonna be doing when I'm older. And I wanna give a big shout out to Riley Bradford for letting me pre-flight his plane.